Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Opening day is here. We've been talking about it since the end of summer, and we have a robust opening with all this help from Mother Nature. Chris Jarnot, the head of Vail Mountain and Beaver Creek, is going to give us the details. And Chris, you've seen many opening day in your career at Vail Resorts. What do you think about this year?
It's a good one. It's right up there. You know, it's the weather conditions have been just absolutely ideal. The snow obviously has been fantastic for this early in the season and allowed us to get some terrain open on natural snow tomorrow, but it stayed cold. You know, last night was sort of the exception where it was warm, but through all the snow, it's been really cold, single digits at night, and allowed our snowmakers to make a lot of progress, fill in the gaps, and we're excited to get rolling tomorrow. Well,
and the snowmaking is so important, not only for opening day, but for the entire season. It really affects what it looks like in April.
Right, yeah, no, you know, they lay down the base for us, they get us started, and they create a base that'll survive the season and all the traffic that we'll put through some of those high traffic areas at the bottom of the mountain and keep us in business, you know, through the end of the season.
And we're excited to see a brand new lift on Vail Mountain. We started our first six-pack a few years ago, Chair 4, a six-passenger lift. Now Avanti will move to that category.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I haven't actually had a chance to ride it yet myself, but some of our folks have been up there preparing the last couple of days, and we're excited to get it going on opening day. You know, it's sort of, I wouldn't say rare, but it's not the typical opening scenario that includes Avanti, so we're really excited to be able to open up the new lift on opening day. It's a brand new six-passenger lift, just like Chair 4. It's got the loading conveyor. This one's a straight load. It loads exactly the same as the old lift did. In fact, we kept all of the lift towers, and so it's exactly the same alignment. The terminals are a little bit smaller on the new lifts, so it gives us more room at the top and the bottom. But otherwise, you know, exact same loading configuration and alignment as in the past.
Well, we had a fun time watching this summer with the helicopter operations, and it really is production, but it's so dialed in. These operators and the people on the ground, it's like you just unload a kit and there you go.
Yeah, it's a little more complicated than that, but it is an absolute dialed-in process that. You know, that we kept the towers, but they had to replace the tops of all the lifts, the cross-arm assemblies, and that's what you saw them flying there with the helicopter, was taking the old ones off, bringing the new ones on, and it's an unbelievable process to watch.
Yeah, another great investment by Vail Resorts on Vail Mountain. And then in addition to Chair number 2, we'll have 3 and 4 open out of Mid-Vail.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning we're opening up the Vail Village and Lions Head base areas, Gondola 1 out of the Village, both Born Free Express, Chair 8, and the Eagle Bond Gondola out of Lions Head. We'll have the area up above Mid-Vail with Chairs 3 and 4 open, and Avanti Express for tomorrow morning.
Okay, all right, and we'll be down there. I know you'll be there in full force, and 9 a.m. as we expect to see that lift spin, and I'm sure there'll be a couple of people that'll camp out overnight to get first chair.
I would expect that if you want to be first in line tomorrow, you probably need to get over there pretty soon.
Yes, perfect. Now, we also have Beaver Creek opening next week. As is tradition, they open up the day before Thanksgiving. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Beaver Creek's in great shape. We've invested the last couple of years millions of dollars in upgrading what was already a pretty good snowmaking system there at Beaver Creek, and they have had even more snow. That first storm, Beaver Creek got better snow than Vail did even, and been able to make just an amazing amount of snow. So I think they may have their best opening of all time from an acres standpoint with what they'll be able to get open next Wednesday.
Okay,
we'll see.
Well, we'll look forward to that press release and everything and find out what's going to open. And stay tuned to TV8 Vail. We'll give you all the details on that. But tomorrow morning, all right, bright and early, we'll see you on our show.
Bright and early. We'll be over there, 7-something a.m. at the bottom of Born Free Express and Lions Head, ready to go.
Okay, thanks, Chris, for your time. And if you want to keep track of what they're opening throughout the next couple of weeks, follow them on Twitter to get those live updates. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail.